Hey y'all, Sarah Luhu here, and we are back again with Danganronpa 2. So last time we finished up our investigation by exploring Strawberry/Grape Tower. Basically we already know that it's the same tower, but it appears to be different sections of the tower, it looks like, and I think that Strawberry House and Grape House are actually on top of each other and facing the same direction. So yeah. That's something we have going on. And there's something with the elevator. Like, the elevator turns 180 degrees, so it flips around. And I'm trying to figure out exactly how that's working. Like, I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that, but... I don't know. We'll figure it out as it goes. So, yeah, our class trial has begun. And yeah, let's go ahead and save. Blip. Alright, set skills. Do we have anything new? I got a lot of skill points. Okay, blue is already selected stuff, right? I don't think I have anything new to add. Yep, I haven't gotten anything new. I wonder if I can purchase anything new, though. I do have some more hope crystal things. Hope fragments, that's what I'm looking. Oh, she's so close to leveling up. Awesome. Let's see, it's report card, that's right. Let's see if we can get anything in here. We have 5 hope fragments. Alright, give me a minute, I'm gonna look through these and see what I'm gonna get. Okay, I think I'm going to go with Melodious Voice, because this will give us a bit more damage during the panic attack action thing, and so that should make those go over quicker. So we're going to go ahead and get that. Get out of here. Should probably save them up a bit more, but I don't know. I think I've made some pretty decent choices so far. Alright, X out that. Start our skills. Let's go and add that. Alright, awesome. And difficulty's fine. E. Handbook. Should we look at our truth bullets? I should probably look at our truth bullets. Monokuma file number 4. The victim is Nekomaru Nidai, aka Mekamaru. After his robotic transformation, his body was discovered in Great Tower, which is inside the funhouse. His head is severely damaged and beyond repair, so that shall be considered. The cause of death. Despite the fact that his arms and legs are dismembered, these limbs were actually designed to be detachable, and it seems they are separated due to a severe impact. Aside from that, several other areas of this body are damaged because of this. Many of his functions seem to have shut down. Nekomaru's body and left leg were tied with a metal wire. The tip of that wire was also tied into a loop. Oh wait, that might be something. A button on the back of Nekomaru's neck. When this button is pressed, all of Nekomaru's functions cease and he is forced to enter sleep mode. Oil that was flowing out of Nekomaru's body, the majority of it came from his fatal head wound. One of the pillars on the side of the door was tipped over. The damaged area of the pillar was also stained. It was so heavy that even 2 people couldn't budge it. An enormous hammer was found on the floor of the tower. It was completely clean, almost as if it was brand new. A chain was wrapped around the handles of the door at the back of Grape Tower. For some reason, the killer was able to enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. Apparently, Akane heard a rumbling noise at around 5:30 a.m. A lot of small pieces of stone were scattered underneath Nekomaru's body, however, there were no fragments on top of his body. Apparently, Fufu saw Nekomaru walking toward the first floor of Strawberry House at 5 a.m. At 5:30 a.m., the alarm of the wall clock in the lounge on Strawberry House's 2nd floor started going off. Fufu was at the lounge by coincidence and managed to stop the alarm, but Kazuichi and Gundam rushed to the lounge after being alerted by the sound. However, Nagi was apparently the only one who didn't hear it. Wonder why that is. Still doesn't make any sense. Contact elevator. The contact elevator used to move between both houses was broken and no longer worked. It was apparently broken at the Grape House side, so the last person to use it would have arrived at Grape House. The button in Strawberry Hall that opens the door leading to the tower was broken. Nagi was supposed to be at Strawberry House, but he appeared at Grape House via unknown method. The contact elevator should have been broken. Apparently, the compass's needles spun 180 degrees while inside the contact elevator. Nekomaru's used this. Okay, that's freaking me out. Okay, Nekomaru used this alarm to recover from sleep mode. That apostrophe S is so unneeded. The clock's arms are stopped at around 7:30, and the alarm was set to 7:30 as well. The clock in Nekomaru's chest receives radio waves at fixed intervals and automatically adjusts itself if its time is off. Okay. All those eyes together. Messing with my eyes. Basically, it's an amazingly precise clock that cannot be tampered with, not even to set the time. Broken doorknob. A doorknob found under the tipped-over pillar. The screws at the base are pulled out, and there are some scratch marks on the knob itself. One of the doorknobs from the back door of Strawberry House was missing, so the doorknob was originally attached to that door. Okay, see, now this is what let me finish up with these real quick. Okay, well, I have that one anyway. Regardless of whether you enter the tower from Grape Hall or Strawberry Hall, the placement of Nekomaru's body, the tipped-over pillar, the oil stains, and even the disassembled parts Kazuichi arranged look exactly the same. Okay, so what I'm thinking is that the pillar that was attached to the Grape Hall door, if my theory about the tower rising and falling is correct, then the loop that we see tied around Nekomaru with the metal wire could have been attached to this, and the scratch marks would come from the metal wire straining against it. I think. And that will explain what took off the handle anyway. Alright, but that is it for our truth bullets. Now let's actually get on to this freaking trial, shall we? Finish our preparations. Yep, we are ready to go. Clash trial start!
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
I like it, McCann's thing. It's like a little nurse cross thing.
If you vote
Medical
correctly,
cross.
then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go!
Oh, we're so ready,
Whoever
Monokuma.
survives will be treated to a fancy lunch.
Sweet!
Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
That sounds awful.
I'm not the main ingredient, right?
It's just to mess with her. Whatever.
Because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me.
Actually, you're here today because you're required to be, but still,
I'm
nice
gonna be the
nice
one
thought.
who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is.
I'll do it for you, Akane. You can take credit later, though.
Definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Seriously?
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident? We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower from Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning?
Soda, please don't.
So tell me you three were together since last night!
You're mine.
I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Of
Sonia.
course you're not. You're much classier than that.
Way more classy.
Legs like those. I could probably do the splits real easy.
Is she
We just happened
flexible?
to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer.
Something I'm curious about is why did they automatically try to go over to Grape Hall? Because, I mean, it's not like the announcement told them that the body was in, Grape Tower, and I'm not sure, like, is it that they just figured that they should go over instead of the girls coming to them? In which case, that's nice, but still.
Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
Okay.
Definitely.
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes.
Now, Connie, we can't rule anybody
One of
out.
you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here.
Now,
But she is in
enough with
Nekomaru's
the lover's
corner.
quarrel. We need to think about this seriously. We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
Yep.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon.
What do you mean even Miss Sonia can understand? Yeah?
Well, the weapon is obvious, right?
Nagi, what?
The heck, you guys? The weapon! You could totally tell just by looking.
You could tell what the weapon is just by looking. It wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. The only thing at the crime scene that looked like a weapon was probably... Make your argument. Wire, oil on floor, tipped over pillar, new looking... Oh my goodness. New looking hammer. Is that what he's talking about? Let's see what
I
goes
guess
on
we
here.
should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
Yeah, I think
No,
so.
the hammer.
But it can't be the hammer.
The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
But the hammer was
If it
clean,
was
right?
unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right. It was a surprise beating. The
No.
weapon is decided.
No. No, it's not. Okay, the hammer in the if the hammer in the tower was the weapon, like he said, it looks like that's the case, but
I guess we should figure out the weapon
broken
first.
doorknob, oil on the
weapon
floor,
was
maybe?
right there at the scene of the crime.
I don't know, let's try
No,
this.
the killer used that and beat the crap out of him.
Nope, wrong one. Sorry. Already off to a bad start. Ugh, so much pain.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
Oh, maybe it's because it's new
The
looking.
weapon was right there.
That pillar.
No, the hammer.
I had
The
it
killer
right
used that
at
and
the
beat
start.
The crap out of him.
And I messed it up. Yep.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, what an embarrassing start to the trial.
No, I can't accept that hammer was the murder weapon.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
Well, we're about to explain, I'm sure.
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body. Just like human blood, right?
It would be all over the
was used
hammer.
to beat Nekomaru. You'd expect some oil to be on it, at least.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Then why leave the oil everywhere else?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then
No.
why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Oh,
Baby gangster? Me?
yep, you. Our adorable little foo-foo.
Just so y'all know, I was trying to test you guys.
Yeah, sure you were, Kazu.
I thought, maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
Uh-huh.
Seems that was a waste of time.
Big one.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
A giant-ass pillar with blood on it, maybe?
How about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
Yep. The actual weapon has oil on it, but if it's something at the crime scene that had oil on it, it would be the broken pillar.
See,
And there goes our health.
Oil.
Yay.
It's that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon. Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar.
Also wrong.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
We did try.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
Yeah. Completely forget about that already? Yeah. It's no use. It's barely budging. Didn't I tell you?
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy, but there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Yeah, Nekomaru, but he's the one
Who are
who's
you
dead
talking
from
about?
it.
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
No, too obvious.
Stupid! He ain't the type to commit suicide.
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
Well, yeah, maybe?
I guess you're right.
What the heck?
Just, but it does bother me a little. That word, suicide. By the way, the fourth murder of the Killing School life was apparently ruled as suicide, huh? No, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit suicide.
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Okay.
Huh?
Tell us
For
where you're
reals?
going with this.
Yes, for reals.
I see. So my gut was right after all.
Not entirely.
It's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia, here I go!
Oh my gosh, she's adorable. Wire, goodnight button, oil on the floor. Oh, are we contradicting or are we agreeing? Let's see where we go.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
And why would that be?
The pillar was not lifted. Beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
Yeah,
I
that's
aimed
a
right for
possibility.
his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl! I'm getting hella excited!
Okay, what do you got for us, Haji? The killer murdered Nekomaru by tipping over the pillar. Is that really it? I don't know,
There's
let's
no
see what we
need to
have.
lift that
Good night
pillar.
button, oil on the floor, tipped over
If the
pillar.
pillar was not lifted,
The chain, the pillar,
Beating him with
pillar
it is beyond
fragments,
a
right?
dream.
Because they were underneath
What about
him.
tipping the pillar over?
Problem.
No, that's wrong.
That's right, because the fragments were underneath him. So
Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
exactly.
Huh? Fragments?
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body.
So he fell on top
If
of the
pillar had been
fragments.
tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
I briefly considered that too. But it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
Nah, it's okay, Sonya. You did your
They
best.
didn't tip it over. Then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
It's kind of important.
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
I'm sure
Why
he
are
was.
you so certain about that?
The
I
oil?
just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
But we can't
Well,
say
maybe
for
her
sure
instincts
that
are
that
good.
instinct is wrong, can we?
Yeah. Huh?
There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
then I shall ask you, what way is that?
Because you must have some idea, Nagi. Are you okay?
You guys, the same as usual. You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh.
What is up with
What
you,
did you say?
Sassmass?
Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Hey, Nagito, what the hell happened to you?
That's the
How come you're
question.
not talking like a lunatic anymore?
He's not praising
I've learned
anyone.
a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Huh? What do you mean?
Who cares?
I care.
Tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough.
I think I have an idea, but well,
But when
well,
combined
we'll
with a
just see.
specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
I'm okay. No, I'm just gonna go ahead with it. Could it be that none of us are ultimates? Because I mean, with Nagi, his whole thing is, you know, praising the Ultimates. There's nothing greater than the Ultimates. They're the ultimate hope, blah, 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 with all that stuff. And, you know, he's all about hope and Ultimates. And the way he's been talking, not just to Haji, but everybody, he's just being like a complete ass about everything. And that line there with the Future Foundation. Like, let's go back to it. There we go. What a waste of talent. You all intend to fight the Future Foundation, you make me laugh. See, now he's about the Future Foundation rather than us. And stuff. So he thinks that the Future Foundation is better. But we already know that they're all Ultimates because it's all in their student profile. So maybe that's not it. Maybe there's something greater about the Future Foundation that we don't know that he found out? I don't remember. Did he get anything else about the Future Foundation? I remember he got the school reports on us, and I think he got something else with the Future Foundation. But would that be enough to, like, flip it? I don't know. I guess that would have to be it. Like, what does the Future Foundation have going for it that we don't have? Because it's either that we're all not Ultimates, and now he looks down on all of us, but I don't think that's it, because the others are all still clearly labeled as Ultimates. Or he found out something about the Future Foundation that makes them better in his eyes. So, I don't know. Let's see what he has to say. He's gonna reveal it eventually, I'm sure.
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
Ultimate weapon?
The ultimate weapon!
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon. I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory.
You are amazing,
It's
Gundam,
only
yes,
fitting
but
that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
I don't think you're the ultimate weapon,
No,
buddy.
You are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark devas of destruction.
Oh my goodness.
I see.
They're so adorable.
But I'm unliking this.
I'm loving it,
Cut the
Kazuchi.
bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
Yeah, just
In
get to
order
it.
to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
Which would be?
Still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you?
Yeah, so it has to be... Okay, so they all are Ultimates. Haji's not an Ultimate. So it has to be something about the Future Foundation that he learned.
I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Yeah, fuck you.
Except for Hajime?
Yeah, I'm not an
To
Ultimate.
make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then
Yep.
I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse.
Most probably. I think we're trying to figure out the elevator in the tower.
Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower. But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower.
Yep.
It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Man, not only
Sort
does that
of.
make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
Get over it, Soda. You ain't getting any.
Faux show. I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
Oh, I love her. The two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that, and that would be the elevator. Make your argument. We got wire, we got good enough buttons, tipped over pillars, foofus count, wall clock, broken door knob, strange feeling in tower, probably.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
Correct.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place.
But they
And the
are.
walls are different colors.
Yeah, but that's because of the
And
lighting,
the
girl.
designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
I don't understand that, but... Okay, this whole time we've been thinking the two towers are the same building, but... If that was the only mystery, there's no way Nagi would mention it here.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower
I'm not sure
are
where it would
actually
be...
the exact same place.
Maybe that? Oh, no. Shoot. Yeah, okay, sweet!
No, that's wrong.
Wait, are they not? I'm confused.
Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
Well, I mean, they're the same building, but maybe not the same place.
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Wait, what?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
Wait, no, Soda, I think we should be concerned about that.
Doesn't it seem strange?
What did
When we went to
Sonia's
Grape
kingdom
Tower
do?
from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something.
That's what I thought at first too, but then we have the doorknob.
Is the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
If
Well-
the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again.
Bow down.
Whoa. I mean, gladly, but why? Why?
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
We were all together,
Well,
Sonia.
we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it.
Why would he?
While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
But
No.
Nekomaru's body
I
wasn't
mean, I
the
don't
only
want to
thing
defend
moved.
him, but...
Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
I mean, Monokuma could do
If
that,
it is too
but...
heavy to carry, let them roll it.
But no.
Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
Oh my goodness, Sonia. A beautiful show, dude. Alright, let's do this. Wire, oil of the floor, tipped over pillar, new looking hammer chain, broken door knob.
There
Yeah.
are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Well, I deny it. Oh. No, that was completely wrong. I don't know why I did that. As expected of a princess, she's overcoming my arguments with great confidence. I need to counter her remarks and wait for an opportunity
There
to
are
refute
many
her.
different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by... I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Nope. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Oh, I'm running out of cuts. That's right. I have something to do there. Alright, one moment. Nope, wrong thing. There we go. 1 second. Okay, I felt like there was some
There
kind
are
of
many
way,
different
but...
ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved.
Goodness me, girl.
The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by... I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Yay, I did it! I had one cut
Moving
left
the
over.
body and the pillar
Wonderful.
in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
Yeah, he's kind of...
It seems you
Wait.
have forgotten.
Oh, sorry, what?
Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the pillar, the body, he could have moved it
Oh.
out easy as pie.
That was probably one of my things. No, there's definitely a hole in what she just said. I need to show her the evidence that
It seems
contradicts
you
that.
have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear, the pillar, he could have moved it out
Oh, no,
easy
there
as
was.
pie.
I think it's the second one. yeah, there's a hole in what
Seems
she
you
just
have
said.
forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
Is that it? No? Oh, I had to weaken it? That is an odd apple of assumption. There is no way I can understand what you... Sorry, yeah. Okay, I think I
It
see what I
seems you
have
have
to do.
forgotten.
Yeah.
Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
No, okay, maybe it's wrong. Okay. Ugh, this is getting stressful. Yeah, our health
It seems
is...
you have forgotten.
Well, let's try the first one.
Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear.
No. Do I have to weaken the second remark first?
Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the pillar, the body, he could have moved it all, easy as pie.
No, that's all wrong. Okay, so it's not the broken doorknob.
Damn it!
Okay, I thought for sure, whatever.
There are many different ways.
Oh, yeah. Now I'm back
The
to
body and
this.
the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved. Please, I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Alright, give me a moment. I'm going to fix it in just 5 seconds. There we go.
Through those words.
Okay, so it's oil on the floor.
Moving
Because that would be
on
the only
pillar
thing that wouldn't
is
move.
possible.
I'm being stupid
It would have been
today.
impossible to move the oil on the floor.
Yeah!
When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
Yeah, take that, Sonia. I mean, I like you, girl, but still.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
It's okay, you're just energetic.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
Agreeable.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
They are and they aren't. I don't know how
We
to say
can't
it.
be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the E-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If
But
they're
they
not the same
are,
building or
kinda.
two different buildings, then what are they?
Come on, Chiaki, I know you're smart, girl.
No idea, huh?
She can figure it out. The mystery that ties into the secret of the funhouse. But we don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. Then the only thing we can do is rely on the one person who has those clues.
Hey, Nagitsu.
Oh my god.
I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up. Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
That's not his style,
But then
and
it
you know
wouldn't mean
it.
anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly.
You need
It's
us
also
to?
important for me because it will help me determine something.
Determine? Is he talking about the traitor? I don't think so. If so, why did Nagi say that all of a sudden? Did something happen
But
to
how do
him?
we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
Are you talking about the found dead room? He performed the appropriate action in order to learn the secret. Could he be talking about tampering with the crimes? Life-threatening game.
I see.
Yep, found dead room. Yay,
You're
health.
talking about the final dead room, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
Totally
That's
did.
right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself.
Oh yeah, the
From
window.
that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Define strange.
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you.
Show
At
us.
an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
Oh, sweet.
Took a picture?
Yep,
Well then, Nagi grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner
See?
pocket.
this is it.
What is it? And as he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture. Trees.
Let me explain it to you again. I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House. From the secret room within the final dead room.
So you're not on the first floor, you're up higher. Oh, and that's the tower, right?
But don't you think it's weird?
So I was right, they are on
If
top
the
of each other.
funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Lots of things that shouldn't make sense in
Then
this
let's
picture.
begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
Thinking time. Look at Monomi freaking out in the back. What doesn't make sense in this picture? spot selection? Oh, I don't know. The trees behind us?
Here!
Yep, told you.
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was, Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle, which means if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it. But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape.
Oh, no,
no
I
Grape
thought...
House at all.
Okay, I thought it was... I didn't even think about that. It was just... Well, I guess I kind of did think about that.
See.
Because you go only see the
that
one
it?
hallway in the tower, but still. Nagi said there's a lot of things that don't make sense in this photo, which means there are other contradictions contained in it. What doesn't make sense in this picture? Well, I kind of clicked there before, so that might have been not seeing anything back there. Trees?
Here!
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right?
Right.
If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
In which case you wouldn't be seeing no trees!
It should have been.
Then, this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
It's because it was!
That's right. Good call.
Thank you.
In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
They're on top of each other.
Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
Not at all.
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me,
We're on our own.
if you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this.
See, that's making me think again that they're not ultimates. But they have to be ultimates because they have the thing attached to their name. So maybe... But then again, he did say before that he only got Haji's profile. So maybe with Haji not being in anything, he's just wondering if everybody else is, and that's why he's being a butt. And that's why he's trying to test everybody right now. Is that what it is?
It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student.
Come on, Nagi, we can still be friends.
Despite the fact
mean,
that
not
you don't
really,
have
but
a
still.
real talent, you already know about the other clue.
Other clue? Other clue? Is he talking about that one time? Why, hello there, Haji. Nagi, why are you here when he just, like, poofed into thin air? Because I showed up. You showed up? How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported.
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Whoa.
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already.
Yeah, Chiak is on our game.
So the third floor?
But the Monokuma Archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
It means there's a trapdoor in the final dead room that leads down to this. Was that thing just now another hint of figuring out the mystery behind the funhouse's structure? The reason Nagi appeared from the third floor. Using the photo he took, I might be able to find the answer if I just think about it. Alright, let's do this. Logic dive. Whee! Let's go! Oh, wait, no, trying to avoid those. Almost ran directly into it. Whoa! Rude. Very, very rude. Goodness. Just popping out of thin air, that's cool. Question 1. Do Strawberry House and Grape House both exist? They both exist, yes. Because we're in both of them, there's no way that they don't exist. Very clear question. Whoa. Very, very rude. Okay, question 2. Are Strawberry House and Grape House the same building or two different buildings? I'm pretty certain that they are in fact the same building. They're right on top of each other. That's what I've been thinking. Yay! Success! Whee! Golly, I hate these things. Alright. Doing well. Question 3. How are Strawberry House and Grape House positioned with each other? Vertically or horizontally? I'm thinking horizontal, maybe? Because I think they go across each other, and that would explain... Nope, okay, they're vertical. They're vertical! I'm sorry! Okay, so they're vertically on top of each other. Sorry, I don't remember the shape of the freaking place, game. Can't expect me to just know that. Or you could, I don't know. Yay! We did good. So this means
It's
we're
all
all
coming
set.
together.
Got it. I know the secret of the funhouse.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go?
Yeah, but wait. Below us,
There's
right?
only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House.
Oh, right. I see what it means now, because vertically it would be facing towards the tower. Okay, now I get it.
Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Correct.
Same building, different floors?
Yeah.
Then the two houses aren't two different 3-story buildings. They're
No.
actually one 6-story building?
Yep.
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
Where Strawberry House is located. The floor is above the Grape
I
House.
see!
And that's how Nagius is able to pop down.
On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located. Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House was also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Yes.
Oh, snap. I never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
Oh, Sonia, you're so hip with your young lingo.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
Yeah.
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes.
But one shape could fit inside the other.
A quadrilateral and a hexagon, overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them. And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
Oh, that is brilliant, actually.
You've just been Kuma'd! Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
I mean, I would expect more fun and less sadness.
The building was really like that?
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building!
Monomi, wouldn't you know this, seeing as this is kind of your place?
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge?
Oh, okay.
Horrible!
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building.
So they're different floors inside the same tower.
Just like
Yay!
Strawberry House was on top of Grape House. Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
It
your
raises
precious
and lowers.
enemies don't know, but it's so simple.
Soda?
Alrighty
Watch
then.
yourself, buddy.
I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
Oh.
I see. Do whatever you like.
She's not interested, brother.
Definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
Your senpai is not going to notice you. Wait. Can women be senpais? What is she? What is the female equivalent of senpai? Is it senpai or something else? Alright, what we got here? I don't know. Let's see what he's talking about.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Do it! I will be very impressed.
Yes. One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
No.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
Yes.
It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
But
Magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight.
So which one was the fake body?
I don't think there was
Shut
a fake
up,
body.
Just pick one of them.
Wire goodnight button. I don't know. A dummy of Nekomaru's body existed? Does that mean the killer prepared it in advance? They couldn't. But is something like that even possible?
I'm gonna solve this
Goodnight
mystery in a
button.
flash.
Tipped over pillar, the
Hurry up,
chain, the
dumbass.
broken doorknob,
One of the bodies in one of the
strange
towers
drilling in the tower.
was actually a dummy.
Again, I
You mean
don't
a fake body?
like all this stuff
Nekomaru
is
died with a
something.
mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
I don't think.
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight.
So which one was the fake body?
Maybe the strange feeling in the
Shut
tower,
up,
because
just
I
pick one
think
of them.
that's supposed to be the fact that the tower moves, but it could be the doorknob or something. Like it's spare parts. But is something like that even possible? I don't know.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a
I'm
flash.
gonna try that and then chain. Let's just see
Hurry
how
up,
it
dummy.
goes.
One of the bodies was actually a dummy.
Oh, yay, it worked!
No, that's wrong.
Because the tower moves.
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Me?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said,
Not just that. The parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body are all moved too. Yeah! There's that.
right
Snap
up until
to it.
that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right?
Yeah, so you would
The
have
killer
had
couldn't have
the
known how
parts.
you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Oh my god. She has no patience for him.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke.
It is no joke.
You are joking, right?
No.
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer.
It's too obvious,
If he
right?
was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
But it also make him look very suspicious otherwise.
Even more disappointed.
He's crying so hard.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Is
Maybe it
because...
simply moved?
Yes!
The body moved to a different floor?
You can't
Yeah.
think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
A device like that. A device to transport things to different floors of the same building. You mean like an elevator? I feel like I've seen that before, or ridden in one perhaps. Alright, let's do this. Hangman's Gambit. We got this an A. And we got this an O. And we got this a V. And a T. And an A. Guess we can destroy that. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's elevator. We just need another A. I mean an E. We need another E. Oh, well. There we go. L, E. Victor, come on. E, V, T. No, wait, we need those O's! Woo! Then, oh, come on. Oh. Yep, that's ugly. No, I needed that R, you butthole. There we go. Damn it. Oh, it's all going wrong. There we go. Perfect. Elevator.
I got it!
Woo!
You must be talking about an elevator.
Right? Because it goes up and down, up and
Are
down.
you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Where the
Yes.
hell is this elevator anyway?
It's in the tower itself.
The tower itself.
Yeah.
The inside of the tower is one big elevator,
And that's how it transport things.
which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator. So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
Yeah, but that's why it can only be accessed from one room at a time. I mean, one hall at a
That's why
time.
we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
Because it was
I
moving.
see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower?
It's because it's all, like, just
And
play.
a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
It's because of how it's just positioned on the wall. It's like painted on there, right? Or
If
something?
the room just moves
Well, not
up
painted
and
on,
down
but
like
attached.
an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
But there is if you want people to believe that it's on the opposite side of each other.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right?
Yes.
But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
But that's because it's a different floor, a
Not
different
just
door.
that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
It is! It is!
People and things. Make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What did you say?
I'm not entirely sure.
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
Let's see. The thing that didn't change when we moved between the two towers. That includes the body, the pillar, and the oil. We've been talking about that stuff for a while now. There shouldn't be anything strange about them, not even the fact that they all moved with the elevator. The one thing that they all have in common is they were all huge, they were all heavy, they were all on the floor, they were all no, they were all on the floor.
I see!
It was just the floor moving.
Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
And
And?
why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer.
I think we already have the
reason
answer.
is because that elevator has something unique about it.
Only the floor is moving? There's something unique about the elevator. Only the floor moves.
I see!
So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Yeah,
Only the
you get
floor
it.
moved?
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
They all get it
Then
now.
where do the different floors lead?
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Yeah, definitely.
Just for show. Why was something like that necessary?
To trick you!
They falsely believed that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Hello, you forgetting who we're working with here.
Did you hear that, mon ami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
With your fist. Don't mono me!
There's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless joke.
I'm disappointed in you,
By the
girl.
way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Or to, you know, further trick us.
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Yes? Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair the button, but... So seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the door knob, so even if you fix the buttons on Strawberry Hall's side, the door won't open as long as the chain is there. Oh, you don't need to worry about that at all, huh?
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse.
But we did! We got it all cleared
The
away.
appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Yeah, well, what else are they going to do?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
Well, I mean, I believe so.
It would have been a
seeing as-
major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
Oh my god, what else? What else, Gundam?
The pain. It's fine already.
Yeah, Soda!
Gundam,
With you,
please
bud.
proceed.
Oh, Sonia, like, come on, girl. I'm taking his side over yours. This shouldn't be going on.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right?
Right?
If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
What do you mean? I see. Now that you mentioned it, I completely forgot about that matter. Are we finally going to figure out what the hell was up with the 180-degree turn?
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality?
What, you mean because of the 180-degree turn?
Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator.
So, it swings around then, right?
Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower.
Or the elevator just moves to the other
Answer
side.
me, fiend! What does this mean?
I mean,
What does
I'm
this
still...
mean?
Oh, dynamic duo, those two. I agree. What does this mean? If the two houses are connected vertically, the position of the tower should be the same in both houses. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in Grape House, the tower was on my right. And when my back was facing the elevator in Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. How can I break through this contradiction? I honestly wish I knew. Kane's account, Fufu's account, contact the elevator, Nagi, Kazuichi. Let's see what we got here. Kazuichi's account, broken doorknob, strange feeling. Probably Kazuichi, because he was the one with
If the two houses are
compass,
connected
right?
vertically,
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
Well,
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning...
It's clearly contradictory.
But if
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
it's because they're just getting along so well. So Gundam and Sonya have matching arguments. Sounds like it makes sense, but is that really correct?
If the two houses are connected vertically...
They are,
The
but it's
elevator
not
should
moving
move.
vertically.
Vertically, not horizontally.
It's not moving vertically, though.
No, that's wrong.
Yay!
The elevator wasn't just moving vertically.
It was going
Isn't
side
that
to
right,
side.
Kazuichi?
Right? Flipped over.
Me?
Yeah, because you had the compass, dude.
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
And did the whole 180.
Oh, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish.
Not just strange,
somehow
dude.
The compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Yeah!
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees. It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side, which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
Brilliant! It's more like a little train than an elevator.
That rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
Where are we right now, Fufu?
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all! You're inhuman!
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with.
To be fair, you were kind of being controlled by a human early on, but
I'm different from these lowly humans.
I think you're pretty much sentient
So
now.
we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff. What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
Okay, let's... You found weapons, you found poisons, you found windows, and you found ladders.
What is the
things?
Octagon? I
Trap
haven't heard about
doors.
that yet.
Oh my... I can't believe I have to explain that now.
Oh my god, Nagi, just get to
As
it.
long as you know what an octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
Okay, an octagon means a four-sided shape, no. Five-sided shape, no. Six-sided shape, no. Eight-sided, like an
I see.
octopus.
If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable.
And you're quite the little bitch.
I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
Oh, wow. The place befitting of the name Octagon, it's probably... Can I move? No, I cannot move. Could it... Is it... Well, that's a question now, isn't it? Is it where the elevator thing is? The elevator is the octagon, huh? Why? No, well, you see...
Crap!
Everyone's saying, looks like I just made a fool of myself in front of everyone. Of course, that slowly kills me. I don't know. It would have to be somewhere around... I guess here?
Here!
Yay! Because that's where the first floor and the second floor meet, right?
You're talking
mean,
about
the third and
secret room
fourth floor
surrounded
meet.
by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Oh, right! The...
Why is that place the Octagon?
You know how the four-sided strawberry house is on top of the six-sided grape house?
Yeah, that's where they can... Well, I mean... Actually, that mixes with my head a little.
If you cut a four-sided shape out of a six-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
Okay, that's not what I was going for, but it
That's
works.
basically the gist of it. The true identity of the Octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final Dead Room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
Then how was the elevator there? I'm sorry, never mind.
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the Octagon.
Okay.
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the funhouse.
The funhouse itself?
Which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru.
I figured that they must have used the elevator.
Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse from the scenery, and then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon, so they killed using the building structure?
Correct.
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime.
I mean, it's intense, yeah, but...
It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
Well, at least he's excited again. The funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon. What does this mean? How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? A wire and elevator. And who is the killer that did that? I still have no idea. Trial suspended! Yay!
Hiya!
Oh, why hello there. I thought of a new bad word to call Monomi. I can already tell I won't be pleased by this. Then let me say it right away. I'm already used to insults and slander. There's no way I'll get hurt by a mere word. Monomi is a serious Stufatli. Stufatli? That's much more straightforward than I expected. Stufatli, huh? Tisk. That's not it. That's not it at all. Stupid, fat, ugly. Oh. The perfect jet stream attack incorporating all three of these would be... Ta-da! Stufatli! What? There's a fat hidden in there?
Okay, everyone. All together
okay, he has it.
now. Monomi is a serious Stufatli.
I even got the pronunciation right. Yay! And yeah, let's go ahead and save. Overrating. Flash trial reopened and resumed in the next episode.
Hello. I hope your day is well.
Yeah, I'm sure it is, Monomi. But, alright, going to silence you a little. And we're going to have a quick little talk as we end the episode. Okay, so... Okay, so I get that we had to go over the structure of the building, but I feel like that just kind of confused me more than it actually helped me, and maybe that's what it was trying to do and everything, but, like, because I think the only real main takeaway there was the fact that the buildings were on top of each other, and that there was an elevator moving up and down in the tower and stuff, and I don't know, like, that seems, I'm still sticking with the idea I originally had at the beginning of the episode, where the wire was probably, you know, used and attached to the doorknob on Strawberry Tower side, and then wait. No, because the entire floor itself moves. So, I mean, like, technically, okay, so what I was thinking was that, I don't know, he was somehow, like, bound to the lower floor or something for some reason, and like the pressure kind of snapped him or something, but if he was tied up inside of Strawberry Tower and then the floor was lowered down to Grape Tower, he would be left dangling. Yeah, that's probably what it is. He'd be left dangling, and if he managed to... Ooh. He might have done it to himself. I mean, you know... I don't think he committed suicide. I think there probably is a murderer involved somewhere in here. But, like, if his limbs are detachable, then maybe he tried detaching his leg where the wire was partially tied to get loose. And then he fell and hit his head on the pillar. That's why the oil marks would be on the very top of the pillar. And if he did that, then all the stuff would crumble and fall beneath him before he hit the ground, right? Could that be what it is? But then... No, because I feel like the sleep mode button is coming into play there at some point, so I don't think... Because if the sleep mode button is there and he got turned off, unless somebody managed to hit the sleep mode button and turn him off before they tied him up and then reactivated him in hopes that he would struggle, I don't know, that seems like very problematic though. That's putting a lot of faith in the fact that he would, well, I mean, it's Nekomaru, he probably would struggle and fight against it all. Very, very intense, but I think that dropping him is probably what led to his death at some point, and I think that's how the tower itself was used as, or the building itself was used as the murder device. It's very complicated, but I think I'm on the right track with that. Okay, well, next episode we will wrap up the Clash trial and bring to justice whoever Nekomaru's killer is, and, yeah, screw that person. And so, until then, like and subscribe if you want to, and thank you for watching.